Hey, welcome back to the Cardboard Baron. Of course, I'm Jay, the Cardboard Baron. Today's video is going to be week five, or going into week five of this experiment of growing a brand new TCG player from level one to level four, and documenting the process for y'all to get inspiration from, maybe emulate, get your own stores up and running. So, as discussed last week or midweek, I did like a midweek video. There seemed to have been some interest in adding some of the Lorehold Strixhaven commander. So I went ahead and did that midweek. Threw the 100 cards on. Well, I didn't put the aliens on it, so I threw like maybe 70 cards on there, and documented the number of sales we had and the revenue generated. And there was a comment saying that they wanted to kind of see just how the foundations would have done. So what I've done this week is I've tracked separately both Strixhaven sales and foundations, so you can kind of ignore the Strixhaven ones if you want to focus on just how the foundations is doing, or if you just want to see how the Strixhaven's doing, vice versa, where you can just not care, combine them, and have the full picture. But either way, it's going well. Strixhaven performed about as well as I thought it would. And once we get on the computer, I'll open up the spreadsheet and I'll let you guys take a look for yourselves. And it's going well. Again, I just want to thank everybody that's been sticking around with the series. It's been awesome answering the questions, seeing the engagement, and everything like that. It's really given me motivation to keep doing the YouTube thing. I have like a weekly goal. Speaking of the weekly goal, normally I release these videos later in the day. Today, however, I have to knock this out relatively early because I have a project I need to finish for grad school for finals coming up next week, and then after next week, I get to take a sigh of relief for the summer, right, and get a little bit of free time. And the goal is to expand not only my main channel, but we'll get this channel up and running, and yeah, to just document the journey, grow this community, and get going. Speaking of the community thing, I just go back to that video I posted midweek. Comments if you want to be entered into winning this Strixhaven collector booster pack that I picked up from Walmart. What was it, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago when it released? And yeah, what we'll do is not this Saturday or not this Sunday, but next Sunday, which what is the date? I think it's the 17th, 16th, 17th, 18th, something like that. It's not this Sunday today, obviously, but next Sunday. I'll live stream, and so if you want to jump in, I mean, I don't expect really anyone to show up, but I'll live stream the picking of it, right? And so I'll go through on one of those like little like roulette wheels, and I'll just count all the people who commented, put their name in, and we'll run it live. That way, there's no shenanigans. And then I think the best way to do it is give out an email and have you verify you are. I'll ask you to edit your comment or something like that, so we don't have somebody come in and try to like scam it, whatever. And then I'll ship this out to you. There's somebody that commented from Brazil. I'm not exactly sure how international shipping will work, but we'll figure that out if they win. And but yeah, so that's all I have for this segment of it. We'll go ahead and jump onto the computer, and we will take a look at the data. So I'll see you there.
All right, so here we are. We're back into our seller portal. As you can see now, what's changed from last week is we're at 450 cards by adding the Strixhaven, and it's come down a little bit. I think it's come down like 12 cards or something because of the orders. We're still level two because we're waiting for the other orders to clear on the what I'm trying to think, the estimated delivery dates, and then we will be bumped up to level three, and then we'll get 50,000, which really isn't going to change our plan for this, um, per se. But it's good to know, like, if you were doing this yourself, you'd have access to, two magnitudes of cards, right? So let's go to payments. All right, so these are payments. Two payments have already gone through. We're waiting on this $31 to hit. Three more payments coming out, and let's go to the reports, right? Sales summary. We're gonna come down here, view reports, and we are at 20 orders, right? So we're, coming up on halfway of the way it takes the 51 to get to, well, more about 40%, right? To get to level 4, right? The whole goal of this series. You can see our gross sales is $68, or just above $68, but our net sales, obviously after TCGPlayer takes their fees, is 53, right? So we are above the initial $50 that we put down for that we've recouped, from the initial $50 we put down for the foundation starters, and now we're going into it, right? Obviously, we've rolled that money back into Strixhaven, so we, total spent on the store is, $49.99 plus $39.99, so roughly $90. We're still in the hole, $37, but we have 450 cards to sell. You know what I mean? So the process is working. Now let me go ahead and show you the actual breakdown for the sales here, right? So if we are just doing foundations here, can I make this bigger? If we're just doing foundations, we have 14 orders, total cards sold 16, card sales 22, almost $23 with the shipping, right? Which is going to be 14 orders times this, because we can't the 131. We haven't we can't set free shipping, right? Because we're not level 4 yet. And so for the total sales of the shipping and cards sold, we get 41, just like $41.25 essentially. Now for Strixhaven, right, it's performing really well, right? We have about half the orders with half the cards sold, and essentially the same revenue coming in, right? Less work, you could argue, Strixhaven, but Foundation is still very viable, as you can see. We've only sold 16 cards, 14 orders, and we've almost made our money back on just the foundations itself, right? But now adding Strixhaven into it, now we actually have bigger inventory, chance for sales to come together. Maybe they get a card from Foundations, maybe they get a card from Strixhaven together, and we haven't had that happen yet. But once we do, I'll document that as well. So yeah, this is a way you can see, again, if you just wanted Foundations, if you want to just see how Strixhaven's doing, or if you just want to see how it is, right? And so the sum of these, comes out to the same number we have here. You can't really see. Can I just move that? Yeah, there's comes out to what we see there on the sales summary report. So just to kind of recap, obviously we have 20 sales. We're pushing to level 3. We've recouped over half of our initial $90 investments, and we're well on our way to hitting level 4. So that's all I have for this week. Like I said, if you're interested in getting into that giveaway that we'll do next Sunday, go ahead and drop a comment in the, I think it's called like midweek update or something. Drop a comment in that video, and we'll live stream the results of that, and I'll get that booster pack mailed out to you. But other than that, I hope you guys have a great week, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.